Yet again an update, damage update, BG. The patch is still not yet there, not released. The um balance patch, and since a little my gear changed a bit since the last time I recorded a damage test, I will do a new one since I cannot compare my state back then with the new balance patch when it eventually will come. I hope it will be there end of month. So what changed? Obviously the item level. Um, I removed the crit. I think added more spec. Um, what else to change? Oh yeah, the weapon is 24 now, quality 93. Um, and I upgraded the set bonus to level 2, which should not have that much of an impact, except of the awakening damage. Mm, other than that, the engravings are still the same. The gems should be the same. The cards, yeah, the cards are the same. I think, yeah, maybe some tripod levels have changed. Could be, could be. Yeah, other than that, I think nothing changed that much, but obviously the damage will be different. So let's do a 2-minute damage test with the current setup. Oh yeah, let's choose it one time. Let's go. That's pretty much it. That's pre-nerfed. That's my pre-nerfed Berserk build. Um, what else is there? Yeah. When the patch hits, like I said before, what I will probably do. No, not what I will probably. What I will definitely do is change out the increased mass. I will remove it. Um, and I will go for Keen Blend because you will lose 70% crit damage, which makes Keen Blend viable. Other than that, so essentially my build will be um, something like that. I'll let Keen Blend. In sake of pushing damage, what I'm currently thinking about is removing Awakening, um, which I'm not sure how it will impact my uptime of. So what I would have to do I would have to modify the skills a little bit. So I would have to, if I want to remove that, and would add something like Curse Storm in order to maximize the damage output when I'm in burst. The problem is that means I will lose 50% of my awakening cooldown. And this is, it fills half of my bar, of my identity bar, which is pretty significant. At least even a little bit more. And my skills have very little. I mean, they are not built for gaining meter. So what I would do probably is, I mean, yeah, you can keep that. I would push focus, and I would change quick. I would remove quick prep. We can leave it at 4. I would remove quick prep or change quick prep to focus. I would change, yeah. Other than that, because the thing is, you will need to collect more fury. So 50% means I'm literally uh 18 seconds away from awakening when I drop out of berserk mode. Which is awesome. Mm, because the awakening will push me again to 60% if I don't miss it, and then I can do like one rotation. Um, if I remove awakening to get more damage in the build, which is a valid option here, I would need to essentially do more rotations to get back into it in berserk mode because I will have a cooldown of at least 1 minute. Mm, of the awakening after I dropped out of uh, berserk mode. So I will have to change some stuff here. Yeah, I mean, I I played around with Swordstorm, but the thing with I don't think Swordstorm is good with BT. A lot of people scolded me for using Whirlwind, but Whirlwind is doing like currently like 10, 15 million, and Swordstorm can't do that. Simple as that. Um, and I don't need the crit rate right now. The important skills which need the grid are getting currently over 70% grid. This is fine enough. Um, and that I played around with it and it didn't. Well, Sword Storm, I don't know, is kind of weak Yeah, so I will stick with Rowan for now. It's a nice skill. It has paralyze immunity, good enough for me. I'll push Vacuum Slash, which essentially gives you quite a good amount of damage as well. Yeah, but the thing is, if I change this, I mean, 8 seconds is a long, long time for the skill that. I mean, the skill in total has 24 seconds, so I'm missing out on those 8 seconds. I will probably feel that quite a lot. We'll have to check it out. But I think if I remove Awakening, I can get a lot of more damage in. Mm. And which forces me to use something like Focus on the skills that actually have focus. I will have to test that. But it doesn't make sense to test it now because I don't use Keen Blunt. I mean, it doesn't make sense using Keen Blunt right now with the crit damage on the Engraven, on the class Engraven. That makes Keen Blunt way less efficient right now. And I also played around. I've seen a lot of BTs running around with another set, and I played around with other sets as well. And I lost in all the cases. What I tried is I tried Entropy set, I tried Salvation, Hallucination with full set bonus before I started the 2 minute test, and none came over to 460 million. I think in order to use the other sets, because you will lose a lot. Not only I mean, you might do quite a little bit more damage, but the thing is, you will lose a lot of other benefits you get from it. So the thing is, with this, I don't have to use swiftness, and I don't want to use swiftness. Simple as that, because I want everything in spec. Burst duration, very important. Fury gain, insane important. Bloody rush damage, obviously my skill with the highest damage. Right. Oh yeah. So I've played around with it, but none sold me so far because I did it multiple times and none came close to the damage that I'm doing with the Dominion set. And the thing is, the Dominion set helps me to keep the uptime of the burst mode pretty low, since this also gives me cooldown on the Awakening. Yeah. So not only did I do more damage in the damage rotation, but I mean, people I think people underestimate 18% skill cooldown. 18% skill cooldown essentially um is round about 800 swiftness. Imagine putting 800 swiftness in there, and I can't take it from crit. I mean, technically I could, but if I use it on crit, I'm losing my major crit, and I'm currently very low. I'm at 25 with the card set. And what gives me grid right now, so for the important skills, you probably saw that, I use Red Dice because I'm getting 30% crit chance on top. And then in burst mode, I'm getting an additionally 30%. So essentially, um, if I would remove this and put it, for example, on swiftness, I would be at base around about 32% crit chance in burst mode. With this one, I would hit 60%, but only for 6 seconds, and 6 seconds can't cover all my skills. So what I try to do is, I use Red Dust, do my Bloody Rush, and to follow up with a finishing strike, and everything after that is mostly not covered anymore with the crit chance. Yeah, so I could use another skill that gives me crit. So this is a filler skill right now. Normally I have a counter here, so I would have to drop a counter, or yeah, I'm not very happy with that. So mm, difficult. So I won't I don't want to sacrifice any of this, and I mean, I'm not so keen on removing this grid and putting it to swiftness. So the good thing about this is it will give me the cooldown that I would otherwise get from swiftness. And I mean, 500. Let's check. What would I need in order to get 80%? In order to get 18% swiftness, I would need. I think it is something around. Oh, I don't even have this amount. Okay, let's make it like this and put like. I think it's 800. If I would have to take a wild guess. Yeah, 800. 800 points. So it wouldn't even be enough to put an to get a necklace with swiftness. No, no, no. I would need another item like a ring. Most likely rather earring to get my 800 swiftness in order to bypass the 18%. So I'm told. I mean, what you need to be aware of, and I am aware of that. I'm only getting skill cooldown, not the other stuff. I mean, swiftness is not only for skill cooldown, so it gives you move speed and attack speed. I don't need attack speed. I very rarely. I mean, the anime. I don't need attack speed with none of my skills benefit from that, and I don't have any issues with the speed. Most of the skills um have super armor, or at least some way of super armor, so the animation time is not that big of a problem. And yeah, move speed is nice, but I'm getting that when I'm in burst mode as well. And so the goal of this entire build is to not be out of burst mode for very long. Yeah. So I will stick to the. I mean, I will play around with a few things. Good thing that Trixion allows you to, right? The new one at least that gives you a little bit more wiggle room to test more in depth. Yeah, that's the update, so to say.